So I wanted to make a video on Western Express and your orientation and just some of the things that I went through. I'm a felon, ex-felon, had some things on my MVR that stopped me from getting a lot of carriers denied me. I got denied by 80 or 90 carriers, and I got discouraged. And so Western Express, they gave me a chance. They made me wait until my hard copy came in the mail, and I sent over my hard copy, and they got me in really fast. They ran my MVR. I had to give them my background. I had to holler at probation, let them know that I was terminated from probation and everything. But so they hired me. Well, you don't get officially hired till after you finish your training. But they got me on the Greyhound, and I went to Nashville, Tennessee, to the terminal in Nashville. So once I got to orientation, I was so excited. I was just happy to get a chance. And they're not as bad as people make them, a lot of reviews and stuff that I see, especially for somebody like me that's changed their life and is trying to live right and make a career for himself and, just live well. So, but anyway, the way the orientation was, they said it was a 4-day orientation, but for me, I'm dry van, so I only had to do 2 days. So they put me in a hotel. Wasn't the nicest hotel, but it wasn't that bad either. They fed us 3 times a day. You don't get paid for orientation. So if you heard that, or if you think that, you don't get paid at all for orientation. But I looked at it like it was a stepping stone, so I didn't care. They fed us. The meals wasn't that great, but it was food. I took some money with me too, so. But anyway, so after my 2 days orientation, I got hired, my hiring packet, I got my fuel card, and you have to wait till a trainer calls you. A trainer called me pretty quick. My trainer, I heard all kind of negative things about that. My trainer was cool, man. He was old school. He'd been there for 4 years, and he'd been driving for 20 years, and he taught me the ropes. He taught me backing, how to use the ELD, how to slide the tandems, and because I'm a new driver, I was a recent grad, so he taught me everything, and I trained with him for about 2.5 weeks. It might not take a lot of people that long to have experience, but because they only require you to do 70 hours, and then after the 70 hours, it's performance based by your trainer. But he wanted to train me and make sure I knew what I was doing. So, and the training pay wasn't that much. It's a daily rate, $500 to $600 a week. But like I said, it was a stepping stone for me to try to get what I wanted to do. So after the training, they sent me to Maine to go recover a truck, which was pretty smooth. So I got my own truck. That's the truck that I'm sitting in now, and I hit the ground running. And it's not too bad. The cents per mile isn't too bad. I've been over the road. I've been already to so many states. They're giving me miles. I'm getting experience. I'm learning. Also, this doing solo is kind of helping me learn to be my own best friend and to really learn myself. And I'm liking that. I'm listening to audiobooks and spiritual podcasts and stuff like that. But I'm driving, man. I'm getting the miles. My last load was 900 miles. I'm averaging about 4,200 miles a week. I try to do 600 miles a day, so that way my checks will stay in the 4 digits, over 4 digits. And now it's not the best far as pay, but for a recent grad, it's not bad. And it's allowing me to get my experience up, and so that way when I go to a better company, that I'll have my experience and I'll know what I'm doing, because just in this little time of training with him and being over the road by myself, I've learned so much already. And I'm also learning that drivers are willing to help you as well. There's some really, really good drivers out here, and they've been helping me along the way. I kind of stayed to myself at the truck stops, but at the shippers and the receivers, like when I first had issues backing, other drivers from different carriers got out and helped me. So I really appreciated that. But I'm gonna stay with Western Express for a while. I mean, like if anything happens when I do my pre-trip, my post-trip, when I put my DVIR in, they call me instantly and check to see if I'm okay. Do I need to bring it in? Do they need to bring somebody out? And the trucks are nice. 2023, 2024. Pretty, a lot of room. They do layover pay, detention pay. Not at every carrier, but for the most part, for me starting out, 4,200 miles a week is pretty good. I'm doing, and I'm enjoying it. So it's already life changing, and this is just the beginning. So if you have a felony or ex-felony, or you have a not so good motor vehicle record, because me, I had a ticket of over 15 miles an hour speeding. I had a seatbelt ticket. They were a year old, but like I said, I got denied by 80 carriers. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity that they gave me, and they are a second chance company. I hear a lot of negative things about them, man, but for somebody like me that really just needed a chance, because it gets so discouraging being an ex-felon and somebody that's really trying to change your life, and you just get denied, and you talk to recruiter after recruiter, and every time they do the checks, you get an email or a call. I even had one company schedule me for orientation and call me back, like was supposed to give me the bus ticket or the plane ticket or whatever, call me back 7-8 hours later and told me they couldn't hire me. Gave me some kind of bull crap reason. So if you are looking for a carrier that'll give you a chance and you'll make some decent money, I would try them, man. There's other carriers that will. I was told about so many other felony-friendly carriers that'll hire me. They all denied me, and this was the only company that gave me a chance. So now I can either become a trainer after a while here and make more cents per mile, or I can do what mostly everybody does and get my experience up, let my tickets fall off, and let my felonies get a little older, and I can go to somewhere where I can get more money. But I do suggest it, man. I suggest trying them out if you're having trouble finding a carrier. If you're going through what I'm going through, where your felonies is just it's just stopping you, and you feel discouraged. Because I was just like, it got to a point where I felt like I got my CDLs and I can't even do nothing with it. And it only took me about a month. But like I said, once my hard copy came in the mail, then they gave me a chance, and I haven't looked back since. I'm driving, I'm getting the miles, I'm enjoying myself, I'm saving my money. So just give it a chance, do the orientation. It might be rough a little bit but if you look at it like a stepping stone, like I do, and after a while you'll start getting those bigger checks, and you'll start getting your experience, and it can change your life. So I'm really grateful that this is a second chance company, because all these other second chance companies sometimes aren't. So just stay, if you're a felon or you got some things on your record and you've been going through what I went through, just try them out, man, because it'll bless you. It'll be beneficial in so many ways, and you can utilize your CDLs.